just after 9. I'm up here at the Astoria trailhead on the Edith Cavell Road, and we're heading into the Tonquin Valley today to Surprise Point Camp. It's about 17 kilometers up the Astoria into the Tonquin Valley, one of the most beautiful and popular places in Jasper backcountry. It's been a few years since I've been out here, and I'm super stoked to get back. So it's a chilly August morning. Blue skies though, bluebird all day. So I'm sure it'll warm up, but at least it'll keep the bugs down, which this place is notorious for. So you want to see Tonquin Valley? Let's go check it out. Gorgeous morning. You see something beautiful? Have a look at this. How beautiful is that? Tonquin Valley. We're off to Surprise Point Campground. It's not on here, but it's about 17 kilometers. She's a chilly morning, but absolutely beautiful day. I'm sure it's gonna only get warmer. Nice way to start. This guy, no fear. It's all fluffed out, putting the pose on. This is the 4th one I've seen this morning. Yeah, you don't fear anybody, do you? Alright, have a good day. Alright, we're about 4 kilometers in. There's a little unmarked junction here. You can see that trail heading up between Edith Cavell and Throne Mountain. So that trail would take you to Verdant Pass, and also would be if you climb the east ridge of Edith Cavell and came down the west side, that would be your descent route. And also if you wanted to go up into Campus Pass around Throne Mountain, that's the way you would go to. So yeah, just over an hour in, I guess, about 4 kilometers. So right on pace so far today. First part of this hike is largely just like this in the forest. It's nice and cool. No bugs. So far so good. And you do get views along the way too. So like I said, even though you're in the forest, you're still getting some pretty good views like that. It's Old Horn Mountain. What a bluebird day. Look at that. The summer in the Rockies here has been pretty stable. Not too hot, not too cold. and some rain as well, so we're all good here. Alright, just across the Astoria River there. We got Throne Mountain up in behind. We're going to take a little 5-minute break here. Alright, just past the campground. Astoria Campground. Now we're up above the river here, heading up that way. Going's been pretty good. I think we're just on a slow and steady climb for a bit, and then I believe we cross the river again, or not sure, but it says 9K to Clitheroe, but I think we don't go all the way up there and then down to a surprise point, so probably a shorter way. So it's still good couple hours to go yet. Just a gorgeous day today, gorgeous, perfect. Okay, so the next 300 meters goes through this active rock slide. So rocks are still moving on that slope, big boulders, so you gotta give her through that, which of course is 300 meters uphill as well. So a bit of climb coming up, and then according to my map, there should be a junction on the other side of this slide where there's like kind of like a mid-trail that takes you closer to Surprise Point instead of going all the way up to Switchbacks. So we're gonna see if that's actually there or not very shortly. Nice view. So that mid-trail I saw on my map was a no-go. So I climbed up I'm about maybe just a K from Switchback Campground. So I'm not sure if the best route to Surprise Point is to stay heading towards Waits Gibson and then going up to Surprise Point from there, from like Chrome Lake, or going up here and going down. I don't know, we'll find out. But if it gets to Clitheroe and then there's a big climb down to get to Surprise Point, then tomorrow I'll just head down into the upper Astoria there by Chrome Lake. We'll do a bit of a loop then. Never been up here though before, so yeah, pretty nice. It's getting warm. What a beauty day. Look at that. Been on the go for about 5 hours now. So maybe another hour. Alright. Well, there's Amethyst Lakes. So only a couple of kilometers to go. We're camping down there at the end of that lake. So another half hour or so. Alright, 2.3. Yeah, I don't think coming this way. I'd go take I'm gonna go the other way tomorrow. This is the first sign that has Surprise Point at all on it. So when you get to another junction, it doesn't say if you should go towards Chrome Lake and up or up this way, but to me it kind of doesn't make sense to climb higher than where I'm supposed to be. So I'll take the other way tomorrow and see what's the better choice. But right, almost there. Another half hour. And get a warden cabin here. Nice. One K to go. Let's go. Oh, we're just coming out of the lake here, and there's some caribou. I don't know if we can quite see it on this camera, but yeah. There's some down by the lake. Awesome. What a welcome. Okay, let's get to camp. just super chill, just hanging out. Awesome. The female right there, collared. She started running right towards me. There she is, poking her head up. Right, made it. Still took me 6 hours. I think that was a longer way and probably some unnecessary extra climbing involved. I don't know, I'll take the other way tomorrow, but I think it's less. There's a sign there saying just under 17K down through Waits Gibson and that, so it doesn't make sense to me to gain all that elevation just to drop again. So, I mean, you have to gain elevation to get up here anyway, even from the Waits Gibson route from Chrome Lake. It's a bit of a climb too, but you're not going up and over and then back down. So you just climb up and then you're here. So took the scenic route today. Probably put on an extra hour. So just gonna get camp set up, make some dinner because I'm starving, and then yeah, we'll head down to the lake and hang out, watch the sunset with the caribou. They're all around here, which is awesome. Nice. Back in the Tonquin. It's good to be back. Alright, let's get camp set up. I got here. Holy shit. Hey, buddy. It was literally like 6 feet away from me. Big boy. Big boy. So awesome. Does not seem concerned with me at all. And just walk right past me. So this is one of the probably one of the last places you'll see caribou and Jasper. Basically we have, I think, about 4 herds. Well, there was. There's a herd up in the north boundary, Wilmore area. Then there was the Moline herd, which is now basically extinct. And then the Tonquin herd here, which is probably the healthiest population, which you will frequently see them different times of the season out here, especially around Surprise Point, where I'm camped here. So, good place for caribou. And probably getting pretty close to the rutting season. And then there's the Brazo herd, but I don't even know how many or if there's any left in that herd. All I've ever seen, I've never seen tracks all up through that area. Brazo and Pobocton. There's a lot of old antlers discarded, but never seen caribou up there. But the Tonquin herd is probably the healthiest population. Last time I was up here, I was staying at Amethyst Lake, and there was a dead caribou between the lake and the campground. And it hadn't been preyed on. It was decomposing, but nothing had claimed it. Didn't look like it was attacked by a predator or torn open or anything. It was, the only thing it kind of claimed it was the maggots and the ravens, pair of ravens. So being that close to the campground, like, wasn't going to be long before a grizzly claimed that. It'd be a very, very dangerous situation for people camped there. So as soon as I got back, I contacted the wardens, gave them the exact location. They flew out that night with a helicopter, picked it up. But yeah, the ones I've seen today were very much alive, running around. Like I said, it's like they had the zoomies. But pretty awesome to see. It's a rare treat, and this is probably the best place to see caribou in the park until one day they get that restore the herds there. They're building those pens up in between the Fry and Geraldine Road. So we'll see how that works out. Worked well for the bison and Banff in the Front Range there, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it was nice to see one today, or two. And like I said, that big male, he just walked right past me in the campground. So I'm sure it won't be the last I see of them tonight. All right, let's get some dinner. All right, dinner. So like I said, I got cubes of strip loin. Then I just had a gravy mix cooked in there and just added mashed potatoes. So maybe it doesn't look the most appealing, but I'm sure it tastes awesome. Let's find out. Dinner is served. Let's try her out. So good. Mashed potatoes, gravy, and strip loin, sterling silver strip loin beef. Oh yeah. Earn this meal. There's Mr. Caribou again. Just heading down to the lake to get some water. How awesome is that? He's not worried about me at all. What a beauty. And then you got this view. Pretty awesome. It's so quiet right now. There's like no wind. Not too hot either. No bugs. This awesome caribou. here, walking along the boulders. A big old bull caribou is still there. There's a couple more in the meadow on the other side of the lake there. So it's pretty awesome. But there's caribou up here today. I know some people passing through said they saw moose. So lots of wildlife up here, yeah. It's so quiet. You can hear the rocks crashing down the mountain there. Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll along the lake here over to the outlet and the bridge. Kind of just watch the sunset and get back to camp. And I guess when she gets dark, I'll head her off to bed, watch some stars come out. And then, yeah, out tomorrow, unfortunately. Be nice to have an extra day, but it's the way she goes. Make the best of it. So it's gonna be a nice evening. It's rare to be up here without like hordes of mosquitoes too. It's getting cooler. It's 25th of August, so summer's winding down. Make the most of it. Oh, the sunset. Strolling along here, lake shore. That's Mount Clitheroe. And that would be Old Horn Mountain. The pointy one in the middle there in the distance is Mount Edith Cavell. West Ridge descent route. And then Throne Mountain. And then over here, that would be the Eremite Valley up in there. And then Outpost Peak. And at the base of that is where the ACC hut is. The cabin there on Outpost Lake. And then of course the mighty ramparts. That's why people come from all over the world to hike here, deal with the bog and the bugs for this. Yep, that's why I do what I do for nights like this. Pretty awesome. can see, pretty nice evening. Be a little chilly tonight though, for sure. You can already feel it. That's kind of nice. So this is my first time camping at Surprise Point. It's actually really nice. The lake isn't far from the campsite. Just there's a little trail takes you right down there. And then you can walk along the lake or the trail over to the bridge at the outlet. And then from here, as far as exploring, you got the Astoria Valley is up in there. And if you were to go, it's Campus Pass. So you got that, you got Astoria Valley, and then you got the Waits Gibson ACC hut down there. And from there, there's all kinds of exploring you can do. So this is actually a pretty good location. Not just for Amethyst Lakes, but for some of the other hikes in the area. And the scenery can't be beat, of course. This is just behind the campground, just past the food locker here, this meadow. And the caribou today, that was crazy. So, yeah, worth it. But I think the best way to come, I'll find out tomorrow for sure, is to go the Waits Gibson Hut way to Chrome Lake and then come up to Surprise Point instead of going up over that Clitheroe Campground and coming all the way back down to the lake. It just didn't make any sense, and I think it was a couple of kilometers longer, so probably put an extra hour hiking uphill on my day that I didn't really need to do. I mean, you still gotta hike up from Chrome Lake, but I don't know. I'll be going out that way regardless. And then down the Astoria. So, yeah, just gonna hang out for a bit and then call her a night, I guess. Wow. Check out the moon. About 8:30. Nice little sleep. A few little cloudier today so far. See what happens, but yeah, it's a nice morning. A little chilly last night, but not too bad. Definitely getting later in the season though. I did get up at one point, and yeah, the stars were out pretty wild. No critters in the night, just some big mountains making some noise. But yeah, I gotta take my time today. Like I said, I'll head out down to Chrome Lake and out that way this morning. No rush to get out of here. I don't really want to leave, but you know, gotta go to work, so just gonna have my coffee and breakfast and chill out for a bit, pack up and head on out. Pretty sweet. I'm back down at the lake. Clouds rolling in. There's definitely some smoke up to the north there. A little hazy. So not quite sure the weather's gonna change. I was calling for clear skies, but well, it's warm. So I think I'll just start packing up and heading out just in case the weather turns. Just down to the lake for one more beautiful view. You can't beat that for a wake up to. Hey? Alright, so we're on our way down, and like I said, we're gonna head down to the Astoria River at Outpost Lake instead of going up and over Clitheroe again. And yeah, about 17K to go. Weather's good. Not too hot, no bugs. Another perfect end of summer day. In a perfect place. Alright, so got down the hill. We're at Chrome Lake now. About 14K to go. So this is definitely the shorter way. I would recommend coming in to Surprise Point via the Waits Gibson way instead of going up over Switchback. A little hazy today, but perfect hiking weather. Right on. All right. Onward. Alright, this is Campus Creek. Nice brand new bridge built there. Good job. Now if we can get them to build one over Simon Creek. And they built a nice little bench there too. So I'm about 9.5K to the trailhead. So a good 3 hours to go. Been on the go for almost 3 now. So maybe another 6 hours from here to pretty much the surprise point is it's quite a technical trail, really rocky, rooty, lots of mud. So you gotta watch your steps, so can't quite go that fast, but once we get back to the Astoria junction, then a good trail from then on out. So, but yeah, it's definitely a technical trail coming in here. Well, Grizz definitely been through here. Pretty decent size too. The size of those toes. It's a big bear. Awesome. At least he's going that way. And this trail is technical. Be glad to get to that bridge and back on a good trail for the last 8K. Slow going here. Alright. Well, we're back on this side of the river. Decent trail from here on, for the most part. Oh, tired. It's a long way for an overnighter. I don't know how many more of those I want to do. I might keep my one-nighters to shorter distances because, I don't know, it's a lot of hiking for one night. That's pretty technical, but always worth it. 8.5 to go. 2.5 hours. It'll take me about 5:30, I guess. Be another 6-hour day. That's the way she goes. Oh, finally. Another good haul out. And we're back at, what did they used to call this lake? The Lake of Forgiveness. Alright, let's get to the truck and get home.